Hi everyone, I hope you're all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to do an update on Solana. Once again, thank you for your support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you to each and every single one of you. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and get involved in all the communities right now. Okay, so a lot of people are asking me to do an update on Solana. Just there, this is one of the best opportunities I gave people. Okay, just here when everyone was really fearful and everyone thought we was entering a bear market right there, I kept reminding you this is a corrective phase of a bull market. Okay, and loads of people thought we was in a bear market, and basically what they did, they sold here with this capitulation, and then they've ended up buying back here, haven't they? Because people buy big green candles and they get big red dildos, and they sell into fear. Okay, and they basically buy into FOMO. You need to be doing exactly the opposite, and I keep teaching you this. Okay, keep teaching you that you don't buy big green candles because you get big red dildos. You buy big red dildos. You buy fear, you buy blood, you buy depression, because that's where the other side it comes out, and that's where you flip it. Basically, again, nothing to say is financial advice, but just here we began to break out, and we got the beautiful buy and go to the beach signal on the daily time frame just there. And it's at that point I said to you, look, Solana is on its way, and it came up and it broke that high and it met all the targets and some, and it's continued going. So right now, what is Solana doing? Well, it's running into a key low resistance just here, this fib. Okay, you've basically broke out of this huge horizontal again. You've came up and met the technical target of that horizontal, and right now you run into the 1272 fib, and you're coming back to get your mates to have another go at this level of resistance. Okay, now just here you are closing, and this is something that you're doing that you've not done since this rollover here. Okay, in this correction, when we had this whopping correction way back in May, I think it was, wasn't it? And we rolled over, everyone was fearful, blood, depression, oh no, it's going to zero, but then it broke out, and it broke out this huge horizontal pattern, and then you got your buy and go to the beach, and ever since then it's been in a whopping uptrend holding the EMAs. But right now what you're doing for Solana is quite negative, because you are actually losing the 55 EMA at the moment, and like I said to you, if you do start to hit your head on that, potentially going to roll over more here and looking for a deeper level of support for Solana. Okay, now it's not completely over for this particular project. There is a key level support here that I'm going to show you, and I do think that what's happening is you're running down through the fibs basically. So you can see you ran into the 1272, you're coming down, you held the previous swing high just there, but then you've lost it, and then you found a level of support just there on the 786. But you can see right now you've had a daily close below that particular level of support. So right now you look as though you're coming back down to the 1618. So I do think that potentially you might get some cheeky little bids down here on 172 for Solana moving forward. I do think it's relatively strong, and I do think there is a bit of a pattern that's forming just there. I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so from that high just there to there, you are forming some kind of broadening pattern just here. Do you see that? So it's basically a broadening falling wedge, which is a bullish reversal pattern. So once you come up and break this level of resistance just there, this trend line, I do think you'll be looking at a full retracement to where you form the wedge, and with that you'll be looking at a really nice impulse to that 1272, and with that I do think that you continue, and this is where you're going to meet the 1618 target up there, $331 and some in this bull run, because I don't think that this particular project is over just yet. Okay, now for transparency, if you do start to roll, okay, and you come down and lose that low, obviously you can see you're losing a really critical level of support. You're losing the swing high, so I've taught you this. If you do start to roll, then this is a key low. Now if you do lose that low, this is where potentially you roll into a larger correction, and Solana has ended its bull run and it's now rolling into the bear market. Okay, so at the minute it's holding structural support for the continuation of the trend. You've not lost this key low. This is a massive level of support. Okay, at $115. Sorry. So what basically Solana's doing, okay, it's come up and it's had an impulsive break, but it's ran shy of 1618 of this impulsive break, 1272, coming back for support to get its mates. It's basically retracing. Okay, so what we're going to do is look at a fib retracement for Solana right now to see what's going on. From here to here, from this high, okay, you're retracing down to this low. And with that you have a nominal retracement level, okay, that you can afford to hold before you're looking at basically a reversal wave. And like I said to you, if you're coming up here like this and you start to roll down and holding key level support, the 786 primarily, if you can bounce off that, amazing. But if you start to lose that and come down and lose this low, you're creating something called a reversal wave, and this would be your technical target, 68. And with that you can see that you are rolling just there. So that's why it's a key level support just now, the one which is $111, $115, I keep saying 111, sorry, $115.73, which is this swing low. Okay, there's a key level support. Lose that, game over. So right now you are holding structural support, you're retracing to a nominal level of support. You can see you've had a lovely little wick there off the 10618 at $159. That was a fantastic entry point, like I say, because you come down through the fibs and you start to retrace. Okay, so for me, if you do start to see it coming down below that, then that could be a precursor to the big reversal wave, losing that low and and that would be your technical target down there. Okay, but you're structurally sound. Now if we do come down here and we do hold this retracement on 0618 and we start to coil up here, like I said to you, you've got this broadening channel, okay, and we hold support, we start to come back up and break this resistance. You're looking at a retest of that high, and you'll be in a new impulsive break to the highs that I've just shown you. Okay, so it's not completely over for this particular project. It's just simply retracing to a nominal level of support for continuation of the trend, as it did here. Got us overextended, come back, support, start to come back up, broke the high, put in the impulsive break, okay, as it did here as well. You know, these opportunities are the best opportunities in these projects. Look, the fear here, coming back, retracing to this high, didn't lose it, found support on it, and then up it went. You know, there is one worrying thing here though. At the moment you have lost this high. Okay, so like I said to you, swing high to swing low is a really strong trend. You can see that when this impulsively broke out, it landed on that swing high there as for support. Do you see that? And then came back up. So if you do start to lose this high, which you are losing this high at the moment, you've got the body of the close just there. Do you see that? And you are now hitting your head. So you know, you are sort of retreating here deeper. Now if you do start to come down lower than the 786 at 138, you're going to create an impulsive wave and a reversal wave down, and that's your minimal target for me. That would be your 1618 impulsive breakdown target of $68 for Solana, and that from here would be a whopping correction of around about 64%. Don't necessarily envision it. I think we're in a bull market, but it's all about holding this low just here for Solana moving forward. Okay, so it's not in the shit, it's not going to zero, it's still holding strong for the continuation of the trend, but you have got a massive level of support just there, okay, that you do need to see held, and it could get quite nasty if you do start losing that support at the 0786 at $138 for Solana there. If it starts to come down, hit its head, that could be a precursor to losing this low, and that's, you know, down you go basically. So that's Solana. Take care everyone, hope you enjoyed the update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and thank you for your support. Bye bye.